Hello YouTube, this is Falconpilot again, and today I'm having a go in my KV4. Don't know if I've done a gameplay of this tank before. I can't really remember, and I cannot really look it up right now. But yeah, generally it's a nice tank. It has a decent gun. Armor isn't too bad. It has obvious weak spots at the front, but at a distance it's actually quite bouncy, especially on the sides I found, because the tracks basically absorb a lot. So I'm platooned here with Fubs in a tier 8 match. We have one extra tier 8. They have two Lorraines platooned, I don't like them, and there's a tier 4 arty. So me and Fubs are going on the left flank here. I'm hoping the other heavies will go into the city, which doesn't seem the case because the Loa is heading over here. The Tiger 2 is going to the city now. I'm basically only going here because I want to stick with Fubs and help him out as a real platoon, but normally the heavy tanks should go to the city, except if you're playing with the type of tanks that have great gun elevation and depressions, and then I'm thinking the M103, the T34, the T110, because with those gun depressions you will be able to cause quite some damage. And yeah, we have a retarded T44 and T50. Rushing into a Lorraine platoon when they are reloaded is the stupidest thing you can do. I'm also explaining that to them now, because honestly that was plain stupid of that T44. Okay, perhaps he didn't think they would show up that fast, but wasn't smart. So yeah, there's some guys there. T10, T1 HT, sorry, a T34, KV1. I did a critical hit on the T1 with no damage. I thought this T34 was going to move forward. That's not the case. But it's not looking that good on this flank now. It's just me and Fubs protecting it, and in the beginning we had our entire team wanting to go to this flank. I make a hit on the AMX, and shit, I have the Lorraine now. He bounced the second time. Okay, now he damaged me. I'm gonna try to turn a bit angle. He bounced again. My god, now he's just switching over to Fubs because he cannot damage me. That was quite a retarded Lorraine. I think he shot on my turret the entire time. Don't shoot on the turret of a KV4, guys. Aim for the lowest part of the hull. So I'm pretty sure that one Lorraine is reloading now, so I've told Fubs to engage him, take him out while he's reloading. But yeah, his teammate, I forgot about the platoon mate that would show up for him, and he is reloaded most likely, so I try to take them on from this flank now. I'm going after the strongest Lorraine remaining, because I also have, well, I don't really have the turning speed. I'm asking Fubs now to take care of the other Lorraine, as he is the most agile of us two. As you can see, I'm not really turning that fast, but he bounced on him actually twice. Don't ask me how it's possible to bounce on the side of Lorraine, but apparently it is. Then I finish him off. So that's the two Lorraines dead. We managed to hold this flank, which was pretty good for us. In the meantime, we have a scout, that A20 that drove past me. I couldn't stop to hit him and finish him off, as then I would have lost track of the Lorraines and they would have been able to get volleys on me. And yeah, there goes Fubs. He was detracked. He used his repair kit already against the Lorraines, and then Arty finishes him. So basically I know we finished off pretty much everyone on this flank, and I see that the city is, well, not going on that well. 2 tier 8s of them against 2 tier 8s of us. I don't know if ours will make it, so I decide to just go back. And he didn't shoot my turret the entire time. He shot quite a lot of times on, yeah, the well, one shot on what I believe is the weak spot. It didn't damage me. Then the one on the lower plate, it must have been when I was angled. So he had a better angle on that, and one on my turret next to my gun and one on my side turret. So I was pretty... He's gonna be frustrated, that's all I know. But in the meantime, Oliver died. It's 11-9, we're still winning. But I mean, we've got two A20s who aren't really worth anything, so... In my terms, it's 3 battle tanks against 4 battle tanks and 1 RTS on our side. Enemy RTS down, that's a really good thing for me considering my speed. And I think our AMX is capping it. It's gonna be our AMX. It's a smart move of him that should distract the guys in their city a bit, force 1 or 2 of them back to reset the cap. And there's a Tiger 2 at 900 HP, ours is at 465. He made a good hit on him. Now he received a hit. I'm hoping he will move out far enough so I can get a shot on his side. He moved back again the moment I shot. Stay there. Come on. With some luck I might be able to... No. His angle was too high. Or too low. Sorry. Not too high. And... Oh, Artie saved those A20s. I don't know what they're doing actually. They should have been scouting. But at least they're distracting the Tiger 2, allowing me to get my shots on him. Artie also made a hit. And there goes the Tiger 2. He took down one of our A20s with him. So now it's just me against the VKA and M18. And I have an AMX RT and an AMX 1375 and an A20 who is not doing anything. Or AMX RT cannot help or AMX 13, and he gets hit at, I think it was 90 cap. That's got to be frustrating. And I missed the VK. I think he's behind a small he's in a small ditch or something. I miss him again. I think he must be behind the hill and I only saw his turret. And so my shells landed into the hill and not on the tank. So I'm trying to move into the town here, because I cannot be caught in an encounter in the open against 2 faster tanks. Especially because this is one of the slowest tanks I've played with. The A20 should be scouting or going to the cap like the RT is doing, but he's doing nothing. He's just sitting there on A5. It's incredibly frustrating. I'm just trying to move out, spot them while they come in, as our A20 doesn't want to scout. I mean, he can't get any... Perhaps he can damage the M18, but if he scouts he can at least get some detections, and if I then hit the targets he gets also some XP. Oh god, I hate those type of people. He's just sitting there with a pea shooting gun. He won't do anything. The idiot. Okay. So, let's see... well, let's wait for the VKA. I know he has to come to me, or if he comes on me, I will spot him no matter where he is. There he is. And he bounces me, I manages to hit him. If you noticed how I turned to my right the moment he shot, that was to basically give my tank a lower angle, which would basically give me a higher chance that he will just bounce me. And I'm a bit scared of that M18, cause that guy is fast enough to get in my rear. Of course, unless he's hitting me face. Okay, now I should be able to win this. I took down the one guy capable of flanking me normally. The VKA did a bouncy shot on me, then critical hit, no damage on my side, and then a D-track. Now he actually damaged me, but I have the advantage. He cannot do 468 damage normally, and I can do 237 even at my minimum, so there he goes. So a pretty good game. The A20 did nothing in the end. He's still on A5. I made 5 kills, 5000 experience times 3. 20 shots, 16 hits, 5 kills, 2 damages. And I have steel wall. I took 16 hits. Okay, I hope you guys like the game. It's one of, well, my slower games considering the tank. But I'm actually enjoyed this KV4. It has an incredibly accurate gun for the Russians, and I started out with the Russians in the beginning, so it's nice to notice a change in the guns. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it like always. Please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.